Honourable member for Guelph.
Mr. Speaker, Conservative arrogance has stuck Canadians with an absurd price tag for G8 G20. Shoddy planning and mismanagement have run up costs well over $1 billion. Meanwhile, Canada's agri-retail sector has pleaded for help to secure tons of explosive fertilizers that sit without proper security, unprotected from the dangerous plans of terrorists and drug dealers. We've raised this issue for months and still no action. How can the Conservatives spend over $1 billion to secure and promote just 72 hours of meetings while completely ignoring for years this most obvious security threat?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to highlight that our government is committed to protecting the safety of Canadians and our agricultural industry. In 2008, Mr. Speaker, we consulted with the fertilizer industry and we brought in new regulations under the Explosives Act to protect Canadians. And these regulations reflect our commitment to ensuring public safety and security while minimizing the cost of Canadian industry and end users. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable member for Guelph.
They're asking for help, Mr. Speaker, not regulations. These sites remain unprotected. Meetings, they spare no expense to build a ridiculous monument to the Prime Minister's ego. Money blown on a phony stock exchange, fake lakes, sham lighthouses, and boats that don't float. The Conservative principles are phony, but the cost to Canadians is real. Mr. Speaker, Conservative priorities are misplaced, and their hypocrisy is stunning. When will the government actually address the security threat posed to Canadians by these dangerous materials?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As this member knows, I personally have met with the agri-retailers on at least 2 occasions. They've also presented themselves in front of committee. We are aware of their concerns, but as I also said, Mr. Speaker, in 2008, our government consulted with the fertilizer industry and we brought in new regulations under the Explosives Act to protect Canadians. And we're finding a balance, Mr. Speaker, between public safety and security, which is extremely important, while minimizing the cost to Canadian industry and to end users. Thank you.